welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. Doing a love reading for the sign of Gemini for singles. Switching it up a little bit and not going to do like a normal pull or recut and lay out cards. I'm just going to draw from what comes out of the deck. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, therefore if it does not sound familiar, if it does not fit your situation, then it is not your story. However, this is kind of a, it's not really looking at you, it's looking at the person coming towards you. So who is coming towards you, romantically speaking. So, let me know in the comments if you've already encountered this person. Excuse me. And if you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe. But otherwise, let's get started. We're going to start off with, I'm just going to shuffle as we go and then we'll clarify later. So who is it that's coming towards Gemini single? You can be Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Alright, that is tiny bit loud. So who's coming towards Gemini? Too many. Got 3 there. That's way too many. I did have one fall out though. Who's coming towards Gemini? Okay, I did the same thing yesterday. King of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Okay, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We'll get there. Next is the biggest challenge or obstacle. Could be somebody that has been waiting for a long time to come towards you, has had a crush, and now they're finally getting the courage. Or maybe just the time is right and they feel it to come towards you. We'll clarify in a minute. Tell me, what is the biggest challenge or obstacle? Either with this person, with Gemini, this could be on your side or theirs, or it could just be like a mutual thing. The Magician. Having the willpower to do it. Manifestation may have been off, or manifesting the wrong things previously. We'll see what that's about. That's Gemini and Virgo energy there. Magician. Tell me, the next one is, what do they want? Okay, what do they want from you? What do they want regarding a relationship? What are their true motives and intentions? What does this person coming towards Gemini truly want? Okay, what do they want? Want one card. One card, please. That was one of them. Send it back out, but just one at a time. That's 1, 2, and 3. What do they want? Possibly to get past your barriers, get your guard down, maybe get over their own blockages. Alright, what do they have to offer? What does this person really have to offer? Regarding relationship, what do they have to offer you? What do they have to offer within a relationship? What does this person coming towards Gemini have to offer? It's 1, 2, almost had 1. not all the way decided. Alright, how are they going to offer it? They could be literally offering a crossroads decision, a new path, a different choice, a different option than the one you've been on or been with before. Okay, how are they going to offer it is the Six of Cups. Sweet talk you, romance you, be very friendly, kind, sweet. Alright, what's your advice? What is Gemini's advice in this situation regarding this person? What are your messages of truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, and advice for Gemini for their best interest, greatest good, highest potential regarding this person? What they're offering, the situation. What is your advice for Gemini, please, for their best interest? Okay. Nine of Wands. I've seen that before. I think that was in when I was shuffling for this, I think it was in the overall potential. Alright, probable outcome. Okay, ooh, that's something in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Aye. That is Aries energy. Alright, long-term real-world potential here. What is the overall long-term real-world potential between Gemini and the person coming towards them? What is the long-term, real-world, overall potential? Another one in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles. That's the one that tried to come out and what they have to offer. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we're going to start off with who this person is. First I'm going to look and make sure. Let's put your advice over there. Make sure that this is all good. Centered. Scooping just a little bit. Alright. Alright, so, like I said, this could be a person that has waited for a long time or a good while to come towards you. Maybe they've been single for a while, but they're ready to venture out, get out there, start dating, start seeking a partner. This person could also be someone who travels a lot or lives at a distance from you, that would have to travel to see you. The Knight of Cups as a person is usually someone very sweet, kind, loving, romantic, sincere. With the Knight of Cups being there, again, that is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But they can be a little bit not as well equipped emotionally as the King or the Queen of Cups. Okay, so they're not quite fully developed, I would say. This could be someone younger or just someone a little bit less experienced in the love department. Maybe they're very shy, but we're going to see. Tell me, that was clarifying that, so I'm just going to leave that there. That Three of Wands could be, again, waiting. They've been taking their time or biding their time in approaching you, or just the dating scene, or they could be someone at a distance. But the Three of Wands does talk about confidence. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more. Okay. Yeah, they could be a traveler, someone that moves around often, doesn't stay in one place for long, or they've been forced to move often or travel. Whether that's something that they've chosen or is kind of just their situation, their circumstance. But they could be exiting something that has been very stressful for them, and now they're just seeking peace. They're looking towards the future. In order to do so, they've left something behind. It could have been just that they moved, especially if they've traveled overseas. We've got 2 cards here that can talk about overseas, foreign possibly. But the Six of Swords is usually seeking peace and harmony after a time of like mental stress, anxiety, strife, challenges, fights. Okay, so they want to leave all that behind and find harmony, seek somewhere calmer. Okay, we did have the King of Cups, so it very well could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Strong Scorpio with the King. So we go from the Knight to the King. So this person has developed. I think they're in a transitionary phase, or they're in a growing phase. This could be growing pains, kind of. They may have lost in a certain situation, and it's kind of forced them to grow up a little bit, especially when it comes to emotions. Alright, tell me about that Six of Swords quickly. Why is that Six of Swords here? Tell me about that Six of Swords. Why is that Six of Swords here? Okay. Nine of Wands, yeah. They lived a situation that had them, that wounded them, that hurt them, that caused them some, they put up a wall, they put up some boundaries. This is the Wounded Warrior card. But we are trying to leave that behind. We are trying to look towards the future. There is positive movement forward for this person. And the Ace of Pentacles just popped out, but I'm going to ask for the King of Cups. Tell me about that King of Cups. So someone that is very emotionally balanced. But I keep, that Ten of Wands tried to flip, but it went right back in the deck. They are still carrying some of the weight or burdens or baggage from the past. Even though they are trying to move away from it, it still kind of creeps up on them. Tell me about that King of Cups for who this person is. The King of Cups is usually more trustworthy than the Knights, though. Okay, yeah, they've still got some kind of attachment. It could be vices, addiction, especially with the King of Cups. This can talk about maybe they drink too much, spend too much, feel too much, like they can become emotionally dependent on someone. But I think that's because of back here. They're still kind of carrying something that's turned a little toxic, or turned them a little bit toxic. We've all got that, though. We're not all perfect. We're not all angels. We're not all healed fully. We've got those, but this could very well talk about somebody that is, trying to get past that, like heal it, maybe even seeking therapy, because it is the King of Cups. Alright, so looking at the challenges or obstacles here. Tell me about the Magician for the biggest challenge or obstacle. What is the biggest challenge or obstacle here? Something that they may be trying to overcome, resolve. So it could be on your side. That could block them. Okay. Judgment. 2 major arcana so far. That is Scorpio energy with Gemini, Virgo energy here. This feels like somebody's, they're reaping the effects of karma based on what they manifested. Good or bad, somebody's reaping the effects. And because it is in the challenge position, it's like somebody kind of shot themselves in the foot. To what ends, I don't know. but they're kind of dealing with the repercussions of something here. It's something that they kind of willed into existence, whether they meant to or not, and now they're having to deal with it. Tell me one more. With Judgment and the Magician is the biggest challenge or obstacle here. This could be you, this could be them, this could be both of you. One more with Judgment and the Magician, please. For the biggest challenges or obstacles that this person will face, that this connection is facing, or the potential of this connection, rather. Tell me one more with Judgment and the Magician. Alright, we're going to do 3 shuffles. 1, 2. We did have one pop. And then Total Justice. Same card that Virgo got, but theirs was the main. Virgo had Justice, where the Magician was. So yeah, this is definitely karmic in nature. Like, what goes around comes around. But I think because the Magician is here, it's something that somebody willed into existence. They manifested it, and now again they're dealing with the consequences of what they manifested. There could be something unfair. There could be some injustice, something that's imbalanced here. We're trying to figure out a way to get it back into balance, back to being right and fair and just. That could include like legalities, legal documents. Tell me about Magician. Tell me about the Magician. Let me use this one. Oh wow, almost got one immediately. Tell me about that Magician. Why is that here for the biggest challenge? Oh, 8 of Pentacles. Somebody got complacent. Maybe it was a lack of willpower, a lack of doing what was necessary to get something done. Maybe it could be they got lazy. Somebody got lazy here. Somebody let something slip, let something slide for too long. The 8 of Pentacles in the reverse shows that in the upright, it's someone that's working very hard to complete a task, to get to a certain, they're working towards the 9 of Pentacles. With this in the reverse, it talks about not doing something, not working hard, or maybe working hard towards the wrong goal or objective, not having our priorities in order, and allowing things to build up, and then the tower falls. The House of Cards comes tumbling down. What about Justice? What's that about? This very well could be, that's Aquarius energy, by the way. That's 3 major arcana, now 4. Meaning this is significant. This has long-term impacts, long-term, far-reaching, or it could have been going on for a very long time. This is big for you, or for them, or for both of you. It might be both of you are kind of going through the same thing. With the Star underneath Justice, somebody wasn't working towards their goal, or the goal was something that they didn't have the financial capabilities to reach, or the knowledge, and they kind of dug a hole. They dug themselves into a hole. It could be talking about somebody's in debt here. Somebody is owes a significant amount of money or time. But it definitely, with that 8 of Pentacles clarifying the Magician, it definitely feels like somebody kind of served themselves. It could even be somebody got served. But no, I don't think that's it. But yeah, they they allowed something to go on for too long, or they manifested something that they didn't have the knowledge, experience, or with, what was that word? It just disappeared. They don't have the wherewithal to complete it, or they didn't at the time. Okay. It's like somebody allowed their house to go into foreclosure, or they allowed bills to pile up until it was like, you know, that they went into debt. Now they're the bill collector's calling. They didn't study for their midterm, and now they're falling behind in grades, and now everything is kind of a domino effect. Okay, moving on. What do they want? What does this person truly, genuinely want? What are their motivations, their true motivations and intentions in coming towards you or in entering the dating scene when they meet you? What does this person want? With the Seven of Wands. Okay, we got the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. Well, they want to shake something up, or they want to shake something up or shake something off. This definitely feels like they want to stop being complacent. They want to be more, take a more active role. I think it took them a while to get to this kind of mindset. I think it took this, everything that's happening here, and they're coming out of it a little bit wiser at the end of it. But with that Seven of Wands, I don't know if you can, there's a very stark sense of determination. Like he seems very, very, very hell-bent. Usually the Seven of Wands is like holding your ground, standing up for yourself, defending yourself. But this feels like jumping back into action. Jumping into the fray. Tell me more. What does this person want? Maybe they want, okay, yeah. I was going to say, maybe they want somebody to shake things up for them. And then we have the Queen of Wands. That's a little worrisome, I'm not going to lie. But it could just be, okay, imagine somebody that's been celibate for years. They've been single for years, and they enter the dating scene and they want one thing. Or somebody that's been in prison and they get out and the first thing they want is a hamburger. We'll replace hamburger with a censored word. Or a censored phrase. But it also kind of feels like, too, they want somebody that stirs their passion again. Because if they have been kind of like lackadaisical, lazy, complacent, unmotivated, then they want to jump back in, but they also want somebody that kind of leads them, kind of motivates them, or helps them to motivate. Tell me about, what do I want to know about? Tell me about that Seven of Wands. Actually, I'm going to use this deck. Tell me about that Seven of Wands, for what this person really wants. What does this person really, truly want? It's like they want to be caught off guard, they want to be surprised, or they want someone to surprise them. It's almost like they want to jump back into the dating scene and almost immediately, I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. Tell me about that Seven of Wands, please. 1, 2, 3 shuffles. No. That's 1. I'm not taking those 3. That's 2. And that's 3. 2 of Cups, yeah. They want to jump back into the dating scene. They want to make a connection, but it's almost like they're feeling impatient. They want an instant connection. They want instant recognition. They want instant validation. It's almost like they've been on a sabbatical for a really long time. And now that they're jumping back into that, into the dating scene or into the world even, because the Hermit does go on a hiatus. They want love. They want connection. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. It could be very direct, like they want you physically. They see you and across a room and they're just instantly like a homing missile. Tell me about that Queen of Wands. Tell me about that Queen of Wands. Or what this person wants. 1. Yeah, I got that too. 2. Alright, the 7 of Wands came out, so 7. Okay, they want somebody that's just as passionate as they are. They want someone to match their energy, but they also want to like stand out in a crowd. I think they want you to notice them. I think they want to be noticed, but specifically, I think they want you to notice them. But they want to beat all the suitors. They want to win. Like both of these cards are somebody jumping into the fray. Usually he's standing still at the top of the hill, just keeping everybody back, keeping everyone at bay. And these cards, it's like I'm coming forward and I'm fighting. So they want to fight through all the potential suitors here, and they want to be the one on top. They want to be king of the mountain. But they also want somebody that fights just as hard to be #1 draft pick. There's a lot of energy here where I didn't see it here. It's almost like very subdued here, but then, man, when this person comes in, it's like, boom, in your face. Literally. Oh dear, don't. But the Hermit kind of, oh, well, yeah. Yeah, okay, some of this could be anger. A little bit of it could be, not anger, maybe is the wrong word. They're coming out of feeling rejected, left out in the cold. Maybe they rejected something else in the past, like a relationship, and they're realizing that they slept on love for so long, and now they're like, no more. I'm going into this and I'm going in full force. I'm giving it my all. They see what they want, which is the Queen of Wands, and they want the Queen of Wands to notice them. Now this might not be specifically you, but you might match this criteria, because this is somebody coming towards you. You may be the Queen of Wands in their eyes, Aries, Leo, Sag, but they don't want any competition. And if they do have competition, I think they'll fight like hell to be the first person, the first pick, first choice. They're coming out of a period of loneliness, maybe self-imposed. They could have done that to themselves, but now they're ready to come out and play. Come out and fight, really. They're not, it doesn't look like they're playing here. Alright, let's look at what do they have to offer. 2 of Wands. They offer you a choice. They offer you another path, another option. Tell me about that Two of Wands. For what does this person have to offer? That was kind of a weird one. So that came out, so did this. Okay, so we got the Four of Cups. We also had this one. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So I'll keep it there, but let me clarify before I speak on this. Tell me more. One more, please. The Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. One more. Four of Cups and Two of Wands. Okay. King of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like they're offering a new perspective. I want to clarify that because what I feel from it is that this person is offering a new idea. When it comes, if you've been in a kind of you're losing hope or faith in the idea of love, or in a commitment, or in somebody like, okay, I'm never going to find somebody that wants to be with me, or that I can see myself with, that I can take seriously. The Four of Cups is someone who's very dissatisfied, very disgruntled. With the Two of Wands and the King of Swords, it's like they show up, they give you that option. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's almost like a stark reminder that, yeah, there's somebody here. But let me clarify that Four of Cups. Because this could also be interpreted as, really? Yeah, no, I think that's correct. Just a new idea, new perspective, new option, new choice. That opens up your eyes or your mind to something or someone different. Something to spark your curiosity again. Tell me about that Two of Wands. Ace of Swords, yeah. It's like a realization. Very prominent, kind of loud, almost like a lightning strike, like here I am, or genie. It's like you accidentally rub the lamp and boom. Tell me about that King of Swords. Tell me about that King of Swords. This person may think very differently, very methodical. King of Swords is someone who says exactly what is on his mind. They offer truth. Both of these cards talk about truth, honesty, sometimes harsh reality. But with the Two of Wands clarified by that Ace, it's almost like it's you can't ignore it. You can't you can't miss it. It's like, if you were, yeah, Nine of Cups. If you were getting disgruntled, if you were getting dissatisfied, if you were getting kind of emotionally underwhelmed with your choices, here's a choice. I'm a choice. They can offer you honesty, a new perspective, ideas possibly. They could be very intelligent. But the King of Swords is also someone who's like, they say exactly what they mean to say. They're very blunt. I don't know if you like that or not, but this, if you're looking for somebody that will tell you how it is, despite your discomfort with the truth, they'll give it to you. They also offer passion. There is cups here. This person is they're convincing you that they can make you happy. They're trying to. I can make you happy. I can give you the things that you want. I can fulfill that what you were missing here with the Four of Cups. I can be that. But it is very, that Seven of Wands followed by that King of Swords. It's almost abrasive. This person might be so in your face about it that makes you a little uncomfortable, or a little what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like taken aback. It's like, whoa, slow down. Like, we just met. Why are you? But they're very assured, self-assured, self-aware. But they offer a choice. New potential beginning that you it might take you a minute to digest this, because I don't think you expect it. Either how they approach you, but let's look at the Six of Cups. Alright, what do they have to offer? How are they going to offer it? They might invite you for drinks. They might cook for you. They might offer to cook for you. Nine of Cups. To serve you in some way. It could be like something simple, like buy you dinner, take you out. Literally treat you like, act like they're your servant. Because look at these two cards that show, and these are two very different decks. This person is bringing this guy a plate of food, and that's exactly what this one's doing, except I think it's drinks or dessert. Yeah. They could be a cook, a baker, a bartender, somebody that knows their way around the kitchen. They could literally be like, come over, I'll make you dinner. But it's sweet. The Six of Cups is very sweet. It's not like creepy. And you have to worry if you're going to be turned into a lamp or a rug. Or, I don't know, earrings. Tell me one more. They could have pets as well. Or pets really like them. I don't. They've got a very likable energy here. Charming, sweet, sincere. It's a little different than that Two of Wands with the King of Swords. think they'll just be very blunt, though. Got two, I'm not... Okay. I'm gonna put these up. Or I'll put them, no, I'll put them up. But we got the Six of Swords and the Strength. It's like, I can be your strength. I can be the person that you come to after a hard day. Let me love you. Let me show you what you haven't experienced or what you missed. Like there's compassion and patience here with the Strength card. Hold on. Maybe when you meet this person, you're like going through your own troubles and you guys just start talking and you feel very safe, protected, you feel heard and listened to. And that's when they say, hey, let me make you dinner. Let me buy you dinner. Let me make you a drink. Or let me take you to this great place I know. But you could meet them in a restaurant or a bar and they are the bartender, they're the waiter, they're the chef. I'm going to put these back and see if we can get one card, please. They want to make you happy here, though. They want to give you a good moment, like a good memory. They want to create a good impression. Tell me more. 9 and 6 of Cups. 9 and 6 of Cups for how this person will act, show up. Tell me one more, please. 1, 2, 3. Knight of Cups, yeah. They want to romance you. Now, keep in mind, this is just how they're going to show up to you, how they're going to approach you. This could be just like the first impression and they want to make a good one. Doesn't mean that that's going to be how they're going to be, but this is really good. All Cups, they're coming off very, very loving, very sweet, very kind, very thoughtful, very compassionate. And they did start out with the Knight and the King of Cups, so I do think they are. And maybe the thing with the King of Swords is kind of you. Maybe you're the one that's... You're kind of fed up, but they offer you a new perspective. Because they're being... Towards you, they are what others have not been. You haven't experienced this kind of, like... selflessness, this much sweet, and it might kind of make you very uncertain, maybe even uncomfortable. Like, who is this person? I don't need to clarify, because this is all cups, this is all love, this is all care, this is all mushy gushy. And that might throw you off. I think that's why that Page of Swords showed up with the Four of Cups. Like, there's no way. This person's putting up a front. Alright, let's look at advice for you. What's your advice? 9 of Wands. Could be to keep your guard up, but let's see. Tell me about, what are your messages of truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, and advice for Gemini regarding this person, regarding their actions, regarding the situation as it unfolds, for their best interest, greatest good, highest potential. Okay. Star. Aquarius. Okay, let's see what else. Tell me what else. What's your advice for Gemini here? Tell me about it. One more with the star and the Nine of Wands, please. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, yeah. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. Why is that here? Do you want them to drop their guard, or do you want them to stay on their toes? What is it that you mean by that Nine of Wands? Drop their guard or stay on their toes? What is your advice here for Gemini? Chariot. In kind of a challenge position. I think you need to pull the reins back a bit. I don't think you should fully ramp up DEFCON 1, full alert, batten down the hatches, but I do think you need to pull the reins back. I think this person is going to be coming in hot and heavy, very strong, very direct, very blunt, very just in your face. And I think it's because I don't know their situation fully, but it does feel like they're either coming out of a bad situation, maybe a bad relationship, and just a bad year for them, or a couple years. The last however long has been cruddy, and they're ready to get things rocking and rolling, but they're not fully balanced here. Or maybe you're not as well. So you guys need to level yourselves out before you go full force into this, because there's a chance here with the Chariot that your energies are imbalanced and they'll clash, they'll explode, they'll reject, they'll implode, they'll you'll repel each other. Because the Chariot needs balance between masculine, feminine, light and shadow. And because this is in kind of the challenge position, it's something that needs to be watched carefully. This person could be someone that is emotionally dependent, or becomes emotionally dependent, or you could be. This is very good energy with the star, and I think that's where you need to be careful, because it's going to look great, and I'm not saying it's not going to be great, but being that these are both in the reverse, that does give me pause. Don't think that this is the one, this is the answer, this is the relationship you've been looking for yet. Yes, do keep on your toes, but I don't see fully rejection here yet. What was that? Queen of Swords, yep. That's exactly what it is. This is the person coming in hot and heavy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Or maybe this is your energy when you let your guard down around them, and you especially because they're coming in with the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You're like, wow, this person is just amazing. They're everything I've been looking for. The Queen of Swords says, wait. Do not go into this without all the information. Use your head here, not just your heart. Watch their actions, let it develop, let it go slow, and see what happens. Pay attention to the red flags. Do not just jump into a relationship with this person based on first impression, because I think that first impression is going to be really good. The energy that they're giving off is very charming, is very likable, very endearing. Alright, let's look at the probable outcome. Okay, probable, not definitive. Tarot cannot dictate. I didn't mean to enunciate dick there, but it can dictate free will. Alright, moving on. We're going to be mature adults here. Especially since the Emperor's in the reverse. That's a little bit scary. Tell me about the Emperor. Why is it here for the probable outcome between Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Taurus, Aries? I always get Taurus with Aries. Well, with the Emperor. It's an Aries card, but I get Taurus too. Alright, move. Tell me more. Oh, shit. Look at what just came out. Empress in reverse. Emperor and Empress are divine counterparts. They belong, they work. They work. They're a match made in heaven. They're a power couple, but in the reverse. I think that's exactly why your energy said, hold up, wait a minute, be cautious, slow down, pull the reins back, hit the brakes. I don't mean totally, completely. Watch, learn. Why? What's up with the Emperor and Empress in reverse? You could pull the absolute worst out of one another if you move too fast. Tell me about the Emperor and Empress in reverse. Why is that here? What does it represent? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. This is a long-distance relationship. If it still needs time, you need to take your time with this. It could be that somebody has somebody at a distance, like there's a third party kind of thing. Somebody's still married, somebody's still attached, somebody's still dealing with another person, whether it's a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. Tell me about Chariot. It feels like an immense amount of pressure to move things forward. Almost like trying to convince somebody, and I think it would be them, convince you that you should get married, that you should settle down, that you should have kids. That it's like an immense amount of pressure. Like, let's do this. Let's be boyfriend and girlfriend, and then immediately let's move in together. Let's move up the rung of the relationship ladder. But that Three of Wands is not giving me the definition of it is not matching up with what I'm feeling. It's more like there's something about it that you'll probably try to ignore that is making you say, wait a minute. But everything is moving so well that you might not listen. That is not good. The Emperor and the Empress in the reverse. If somebody's not still attached to a previous partner, an ex, or maybe even someone that they are still with and they're not speaking up about, like maybe you're dating because you're separated, but you still have like heavy ties, or they do. I don't know whose side that's on. Or if it's you guys pulling out the worst of each other, even though the Emperor and the Empress are the best of tarot. In the reverse, that's pretty bad. Okay, that's people that turn toxic, turn resentful, turn ugly. Alright, tell me about the long-term overall potential, real-world potential between Gemini and the person on their way. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn there too. Tell me about it. Tell Tell me about it. Could be power struggles, could be possession. Eight of Pentacles. Tell me one more. Tell me one more. One more, please. There would be a lot of work that would be needed to make this work. It would be pretty much hands-on 24/7. I don't know why. There's several different reasons, and this is a general reading, so for each of you it may be different. We've got Sagittarius energy there. But you'd always have to be compromising. You would always have to be moderating, measuring. And I think it would be to the point where you'd be giving up a little bit of yourself, or they would be giving up a little bit of themselves each and every day, to the point where you don't recognize yourself or each other. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles. Why is that in the reverse? It's like some things look good on the surface, but the work required to make it work might be one of you or both of you is just not ready. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Boy, that's kind of what I was afraid of too. I thought that with the 8. Somebody could be too focused on material, too focused on what they want, very, very self-involved. Who that is, I don't know. But they get a little bit too focused on what they're getting out of it, especially from a financial aspect. Materialistic is what I'm getting here. Or superficial. But it feels much more like materialistic than superficial, which can be actually superficial. But they don't enjoy the relationship as much as they enjoy the things that they get from the relationship. How the relationship makes them feel. Maybe the two of you, that makes sense. Maybe the two of you are like something, a couple that is very like Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. You work really well. You're a power couple. You're making money. You do great, and you're seeing the social standing of you as a couple. But then it becomes more about that than it does the actual relationship. If that makes sense. So two people that get together at first for the right reasons, but that, let's say you become very popular as a couple. Maybe you're like social media influencers or something. And you guys enjoy that attention, enjoy that notoriety, enjoy that status so much that you actually lose the connection because it's dependent on what everybody else thinks or feels or sees. That's the energy I'm getting from this. Way too much focus on what we're getting from the relationship and the status it gives us than the actual relationship. We lose our connection, but in turn we also lose a very fundamental part of ourselves that matters more than this does. It should matter more. Okay, money and material things aren't the end-all be-all. And I think that's the direction this connection would head if you're not careful, if you don't listen to advice, if you don't keep it balanced. This is all about maintaining a balance, moderating yourself, like having the willpower and the mindset, the ability to everything in moderation, basically. Alright, Gemini, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. If you enjoyed it, like, share, subscribe as you see fit. Thank you to everyone that dropped in, watched for a couple minutes or for the entirety. I appreciate all of the support. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll talk to you next time.